Good evening. A lot has changed since April. It is just beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. I have new house plants. This is the spider plant. And it has diatomaceous earth in here because there was some red mites going on there. Or spider mites or whatever. But it looks a lot better now. Some of my house plants. All of this stuff is dusted with diatomaceous earth because I have stinking bugs flying in it. If you can't see that stinking little fly. Anyways, I don't really know what's going on with this lavender. I just started dusting with diatomaceous earth, and everything kind of looks better now. So we've got all kinds of stuff on my plant tower going on. I'm so excited about this garden tour because so much has changed just over the course of a month. I mean, it's changed a lot. I have gotten all kinds of, I've got thyme, I've got parsley, I've got oregano, I've got chamomile, I've got all kinds of stuff on this tower. And I'm really tickled about it. Cilantro. I have some pots. This is a white, it's a white, what do you call it? It's some sort of white leafy thing. Anyway, and this is a white leafy thing too. I can't remember what it's called. I'll remember it throughout the rest of the video. All of my basil and 2 measly tomato plants. That's not supposed to be in there. And one of these is a black-eyed Susan. But these are all bare root and they're all starting to start. So I'm really excited to plant those elsewhere. I guess let's get started on this garden tour around the house, because there's a lot to talk about. It's been a while. I had some, aphids all over the stinking rose tree. Alright, so I dusted that. I dusted it. I want to see some flowers off this thing. My ferns be looking good. Since last time I came on, underneath all this I want to cover up this section right here. So I planted gladiolas through here. Not the crazy tall ones, it's a hybrid variety, but I planted gladiolas through here, and I planted about 60. Not just right here though, like I split them up and they're like 5 different varieties. I still got to get my mulch. We'll get there. Here's the other place where I planted the gladiolas. Right here. And like I said, I want to cover that. Blasted my kids messing up my house. Everyone has been trying to kill my poor peonies. I mean, really, don't mind all the kid stuff here. Really, they've been really trying to kill them, like stepping on them. And even though I have the rock edging for the most part, I've got to get a couple more rocks. But I've got all the rock edging done since I think the last time I did a video. So anywho, alright, let's go on up to this fence here. It's my neighbor's fence. He may or may not be out. Anyways, along this fence line is Sunny's sunflowers. My daughter, she loves the sunflowers, so I made sure to plant her a row. And in the gaps, I have added a few more seeds. So we will have sunflowers. Right here, I got my 2 blueberry bushes. Around the other side of the house, I have about 5 more that I'm going to show you. I have 2 blackberry bushes going on here. Thornless blackberry bushes. And this line of 4 was supposed to be raspberries. Okay, this whole thing was supposed to be full with raspberries. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, they don't look too cute right now. There's one that has survived and is looking like it's going to be alright. The rest of these are a crying shame. Like, look at that. Bad. Hopefully these perk up and they don't look like that for very long. Hopefully. We'll see. Can we just take a minute? Man. God is good. Yes, He is. All right. We will walk around. We're actually going to put a playhouse right here for the kids in this little area. It's going to be real nice. We've been doing a lot of cleanup work from the previous owners. Believe it, we've only had this place for about 6 months now. And since the last video, I got me some more logs and rocks, and I have a new bed set up. I just have to get the dirt and stuff to fill it. Alright, in this bed, we have strawberries that are coming too. Check it out. I'm real excited about these. I really am. Look at that one. Ha! And I do have the bird netting. I've never done strawberries before, so we'll see. We'll see. I've dusted these because it looked like they were having a little bit of issue, and I put the straw in there to kind of, you know, I've seen people do that, so I was like, I'll try that. I haven't really researched it. Not too much. This is my measly pot of chamomile. I'm going to plant it somewhere else here soon because I heard chamomile. My mom told me that chamomile just kind of it gets big. Anyways, my potato bed. These guys need more dirt. And the frost that we just had recently completely took all the tops right off these. I didn't even cover them because I was being stupid. I didn't know. I also got 2 new wood panel thingies, wood sides for here. And so I don't have, just a lot has changed. A lot has changed, y'all. All right, I finally got the dirt filled in this bed. So let's take a little walk. On this side of the trellis, down to about that bean plant right there, we have pole beans. Or actually, no, these are cucumbers that are right here on this side. And then on the other side, I have a small little area of cantaloupes that I planted. So we'll see. Along the sides that you're seeing, I have green beans on both sides, bush beans. I made the silly mistake of planting bush cucumbers on my trellis, and I was like, oh, well, I'll just put them somewhere else. So that's exactly what I did. On that side, you see over there, I put them all on the sides since they're not going to be using the trellis, and I moved out of the way so that we can have things going up the trellis. I have measly little tomato plants happening here and some pepper plants. Little bitty still, they're little bitty. Little bitty tomatoes. And I know they're pretty close together, but they're still teensy tiny. So we'll see. If I have to space them out, then I shall. And then from this little tiny pepper plant on down, I have pole beans, Kentucky Wonder pole beans on each side of this for the rest, probably about 10 feet. 10 feet. Yes, that sounds about right. So, all right. And in that little wheelbarrow over there, Sissy, my little girl, decided to plant some zinnias. My first ever year of planting zinnias, so we will see. We'll see how it goes. In here, I have all my lettuce. It's looking good. I recently put more seed in through here and in the bare spots so that I can, whenever I'm eating it, I can make sure that I'm replacing it as I'm eating it. And through here, all my spinach. Something is eating my spinach, y'all. Something. Look at that. My spinach ain't doing too good. Well, it looks okay. It needs something. I might fertilize it or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the heater. I don't know. We'll see. In here, I have my kale and my onions and and cilantro is growing in here. I had planted a bunch of cilantro a little while ago, and I was like, I'll just plant my onions. And I kind of jerked all the stuff up that was in here and just planted my onions, and all that stuff came up. So awesome. I get to make some guac with it. So anyways, here are all the cucumbers that was pulled off the trellis. That one. And they're supposedly bush variety of cucumber. I've never grown a bush variety of cucumber, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. This one's pretty. These marigolds are just beautiful. Alright, and this one, my peas and onions on both sides. So, I've never grown onions. I've never grown peas. There's a lot of stuff that I'm still growing here that I've not ever tried before to grow. But, I mean, they don't look terrible, you know. They don't look terrible. They could be quite a lot bigger, in my opinion. But it is what it is. This ain't no, you know. It ain't about if they're big or not. Anyways, the asparagus bed is looking good. Yep. Might have to mulch it here soon. Asparagus is looking good. Something new that I added. There was a lot of blackberries over there on the far corner.